share what's going on in our world with this segment called Behind the Scenes at Established. This is where we share a snapshot of what our team has been working on, which includes client projects, events we're attending or producing, and lessons we're learning as we build the established network. Next slide. We're going to make this bigger. Yes. Our team was proud to support the 2026 Spring Innovation Conference down in Raleigh, North Carolina. How many of you all attended that or attended TechConnect or one of the TechConnect events? Our team worked closely with the SBA on everything from event logistics, programming materials, and panel presentations, really helping to bring the experience together behind the scenes. This is what we do. Next slide. We also had folks on the ground supporting operations in the Expo Pavilion and across several panels throughout the event. And it was a strong showing overall with about 1,000 attendees and multiple federal agencies in the mix. It really brought together entrepreneurs, small businesses, and government partners, all focused on moving innovation forward. This is what we do, people. This is what we do. Next slide. All right, a quick behind the scenes moment from our time at South by Southwest this year. Me, Simon, and Frank were all together down in Austin, which was a win in itself because I love seeing them. But beyond that, we were really there to immerse ourselves. We hit panels, had a lot of conversations, and spent time just observing where the ecosystem is heading. We were also doing a bit of recon. I'm gonna give you a behind the scenes. We're doing a little bit of recon. For those who don't know, or for those who do, Established House has been a big part of our South by Southwest presence in the past year. We took a pause this year. We did take a pause, but let's just say we're paying close attention to what's next. And one thing that really stood out and what I kept hearing was that South by Southwest has changed. This was my first time attending, so I came in without a baseline. How many of you all have attended South by Southwest? How many of you all have attended South by Southwest in the past? And how many of you all have attended South by Southwest this year? Curious to hear about your experience. But the festival itself just wasn't centered around the convention center anymore, which I heard what it was in previous years. It was spread across downtown Austin, which means it was a lot more talking, but more importantly, it was a lot more unexpected moments. Next slide. You're not just staying in your lane, in your little bubble with the setup that they had this year, which I enjoyed. You're bumping into different industries, you're having different conversations, you're meeting different type of builders and creators. I really enjoyed it. The lines between tech, culture, media are all blending in real time. And that's where the magic happens. Some of the most valuable conversations I had weren't even planned. They happened in between sessions. They happened on the walk over, on spaces, or those long lines that I was standing in. And some of those spaces I didn't even intend to be in. It felt bigger, more fluid, and honestly, a little bit like stepping into the future. Next slide, which brings me to my final takeaway. Between the AI conversations, the robotics demos, and some of the things we saw on the ground, I'm not saying the robots are taking over, but I'm also not saying that either. Either way, if that's where things are headed, we'll be ready for it. Yes, Jen says hashtag South by Southwest magic, and it indeed was magical.